everything homemade.
Peterson with Everything Homemade and owner and operator of Kitty's Home Away from Home, and we're going to do part 4 of cat care, and we're going to talk about hairless cats or Sphynx cats. And this is Soraya that's sitting on my lap, and I just want to say a big thank you to her owner for letting me use her cats while they are here and we're taking care of her. So she is a Sphynx cat. Her sister is way up there. Do you want to show them? Her sister's way up there. Okay. And they are just absolutely amazing cats. Absolutely. Their temperament is great. They love people. They love other cats. And they're just awesome. Now, I have a soft spot for hairless animals because I used to have a hairless dog. Her name was Galaxy, and she was a Xoloitzcuintli, Quintly, which is a Mexican hairless. And I had her for 10 years, and then she passed away from a stroke. But I learned a lot about how to take care of a hairless animal, and it's totally different than a cat here that normally a lot of people have that has fur which you need to brush and take care of. But when you have a hairless cat, you're dealing with skin, and what happens is the skin can dry out. So basically, let's say you're heating your house with a wood stove. Naturally the air is dry and their skin dries out. So what do you do in that case? And I'm going to go over that. What do you do when they would like to sit beside a window, or maybe they're sunning themselves outside and you don't want their skin to burn, because their skin will actually burn? What do you do? Like, the sensitive spots are their ears up here. Their necks like to dry out. And when you put collars on them, it's really hard to put collars on these cats or a hairless dog unless you've got a soft collar, because it wears at their skin and it creates a whole bunch of bumps, kind of like pimples, and it gets rough. So there's some care that I want to show you and go through that you might not maybe know, or maybe you're thinking about getting a hairless cat, and this is some really good ideas. So what I like to do is I like keeping everything natural, and one, because if they lick it, it's not going to harm them. So what I like to do, and in this jar here is coconut oil. Now, I use extra virgin coconut oil, and coconut oil is a medium chain fatty acid oil. And what that means is that it mimics the natural oils of the skin. So I use this on my skin. I use it on cuts and everything. It heals up. It's a natural product and is wonderful. So what I used to do to my dog, and what I do to cats that come here, such as these girls, and even a Devon Rex Sphynx cross that had a lot of more Sphynxin, had really dry skin. What I like to do is take a little bit of coconut oil and rub it between my hands, and it smells good too, doesn't it? And I just start rubbing it on their skin. Now, don't be scared if they like to lick themselves, but yeah. Or try to jump off your lap. And so what I'm just doing, Ocean, can you get that all? I'm just rubbing it in to her skin. And basically, you would think that they would get really oily, but they don't. And it just softens their skin. Yeah, you don't know what I'm doing, do you? Okay, and I would really do that around the neck, here. Oh, calm down, Soraya. Calm down. She's saying, you wrecked my beauty sleep. The other thing is when you have a dog and when you live up north here where it's really cold, and if you want to take them out to the bathroom, the blood vessels are really close to the skin on their ears, and what happens is you go outside and they can actually get shocked where their ears will start to bleed. So what I used to do with my dog is I used to take some coconut oil. Let's say it's like past -15 outside Celsius. I would put some coconut oil and I would rub it into the ears, and so it wouldn't freeze up the ears. And then she could go outside to the bathroom without her ears exploding. They would literally explode. Okay? And that would be the care I would do around her ears. The other thing is, just wait, Soraya. The other thing is, what I would do, if the skin is really rough, I use shea butter. Shea butter is awesome, and this goes for babies, human babies too. Shea butter is so awesome. What it does, it's really sticky, and it sticks, and it's a little bit waterproof, or water resistant, I should say. It takes a lot to wash it off. And what happens is, when you put that on, let's say she had a big sore here, because sometimes they start scratching, or a lot of hairless cats right on this part of the leg, they like to scratch, or it gets really sore. You put that on, and it basically sticks on there, and it would take a lot. And it's not very tasty, so they're not as keen to licking this off. And if they would lick it off, it's not going to hurt them. Not going to hurt them. So, and it just makes them have some really nice soft skin. So this part here is really, really an area where a lot of hairless cats actually go raw. Around the neck is where they go raw. I've seen a lot around the ears. If they are scratching, just hold on. If they are scratching, you'll notice some raw parts around here. But that's some really good care is these oils right here. These two, they're completely natural, no additives, nothing else in them. The other thing I want to mention, yeah, I know, hey, sorry, is inside their ears. If you take a look, their ears are naturally a lot of times a little more dirtier than your cats here because they have no hair. The hair that your normal feline has actually absorbs some of the earwax. Well, these guys don't have that, okay? And so what's really good, if you take a baby wipe or maybe even some cotton, and you can even put even a little bit of coconut oil on that cotton, and you just go in the ear, clean it up. You don't want to use Q-tips. You never want to shove anything in the ear that's small. You just go in the ear and clean them out, and then they'll be good. Coconut oil is so gentle in the ears, so gentle, and these guys do wonders on it. I'm gonna let her go here because she's about done with me. I'm actually quite impressed that she lasted that long. And you notice she has a smaller tail. Her sister dropped a vase on her tail, which broke it. But normally their tail is about long like this, like Siri. Right here. Okay. Okay, you guys. So if you have any questions or comments, just put them on the feed there. And I'm going to say goodbye and see you on the next video.